Hey everybody, Justin Udy with Justin Udy and Team Real Estate. Today I want to talk about the top 3 books you should be reading or how they in fact impacted me in my life, and you can think about it. Hey, listen, let me just tell you a couple of things. There's 3 great books that I think that if you do not have them in your library, consider getting them because they've really made a huge impact in my life. Number 1 book that if you have not read it, I would recommend no matter what. This is a book that every time that one of my nieces or nephews send me something saying, hey, I've graduated from college or graduated from high school or graduated even from middle school, this is a book I send them with a $100 bill in the back. And it says, if you read this book, you get the $100 bills at the back. The bad thing is, I hope they just don't take the $100, but I think they probably do every once in a while. This book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, really is something that I feel like as you're building your own business, as you're being entrepreneurial, as you're doing some things that majority of the population isn't doing, makes you think different. If you hear the word rich and it kind of turns you off, I want you to think of Think and Grow Rich mentally. Right? Where you are essentially a healthier human because you are looking at life half full. You are doing the things that are You're doing things that are going to be, productful in your life. You're doing things that are going to make you move forward at a quicker pace because you are essentially taking action in a different way. And so that is a fantastic book. If you haven't read it, please get it. One of the things I would say is after reading these books, if you get an insight, I would love for you to email me and say, man, this is the thing I learned and this is how it impacted me. That would really make a big difference for me. Second book, Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. This was an old book. I got that book when it was first published, before Gary Vaynerchuk, and if you don't know who he is, before he was ever famous, I always say that I was kind of like one of his first fans. But the reason I like that book is it made me think differently of how on a lower budget I was able to impact my market, impact my business, by making more consistent business of reaching socially. In my head, in the beginning, I'll tell you, I did 47 transactions on my own with a part-time assistant, but I was grinding on the phone every single day prospecting. And we still do that to this day, but we're prospecting based and marketing enhanced. And so it made me just think different of like, look, I can still do that, but at 11 or 12 at night, which is the only time I had, I can incorporate other little things to either stay in contact with clients, follow up, build a brand, do some just different things to enhance my business more than what my capabilities were. So giving me more leverage using the tools and technology that were in place. The third book made a massive impact on me, Emeth. Emeth is a fantastic book, Michael Gerber. The reason that book is very impactful is because I think in this business, we work so hard to earn a commission. We are spinning every single little plate, and we're everything from, I feel like, psychiatrist to help the emotions down, to contractor, to also salesman, and we're doing all of these roles when in reality, when we're running a business like a business, there's different people that do different jobs, and helping us think of how do we run that different. Am I somebody that's just going to be in production all day long? Am I somebody that's going to be maybe leveraging a little bit so that I'm managing a few people so that I can bring in more business? Versus an operator versus a manager, and doing the things so that I can run a more successful business that's going to be true to me. For me, when I ended up doing that 47 transactions in a year, I was tapped out. Didn't see my kids. It was very difficult for me. I'll be honest, I was grumpy all the time. I wasn't providing the service to my clients like I should have. So I made a decision. I'm like, I need an implementer that I need to hire and pay more money, which I did. I ended up getting a full-time buyer's agent to assist me. And that's when we went from 47 to 69 to 101, 151, 206, 207. We grew, but it was this growth due to me thinking of how can I make a difference in my business to make it more like a business and grow versus spin every plate, right? Hopefully these items will help you. They have made a massive difference in my life. I hope they help you. If you're not reading at all and those books don't sound interesting at all, my only recommendation is read 10 pages a day. Read 10 pages in a day, you'll finish a book to 2 books a month. That's 24 books in a year. 20 to 24 books in a year, and you'll be the most well-read person that you know by simply doing that one step. Anyway, hope it helps. Talk to you soon. If you need anything, please reach out to me. We're here to help. Thanks.